Okay, welcome back. Day 6, 11K in 30 days, day 6. Okay, so today I want to just share a couple of videos that I came across on a channel. Just quick blurbs. I'm not going to show the whole thing because I was completely blown away and I felt badly for these women. This is what I'm talking about when I say that we can no longer depend on the system. This is what I mean when I say we have to find ways to create and build multiple streams of income. And this is why I have chosen to use this fantastic system that I've come across. So I'm going to flip my camera around because I have it up on my TV. It's too much editing to try and drop stuff in. So give me a second. I'm going to flip you around because I want you to see this. And then we're going to watch it and then we're going to come back and talk about it. Okay. Here we go.
I just got rejected from a job at Walmart. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Can't even work at Walmart?
I just got rejected from McDonald's. McDonald's? Like, are you kidding me right now? I can't work at McDonald's. I have a 4 years bachelor's degree and I'm going to school right now to get my master's.
A degree was supposed to set you up for success. A degree was supposed to ensure that you would never have to be concerned with finances in the future. A degree was supposed to be the building block upon which you could just begin to build, whatever dream future you had for yourself in your mind at the time. That's what a degree was supposed to do. A degree, if you invested money into an educational system and you invested time, then the outcome was supposed to be your ability to be able to provide for yourself and your family in the future. That's what a degree promised. Nope. Did you hear what she said? She has a bachelor's degree and she's working on her master's. I have a bachelor's degree and I too was working on an MBA and an MS double major. No. That was quite a while ago. I'm not going back to it because that is not where the future is going. The future is not going to be about brick and mortar educational institutions anymore. It's not going to be about, how many letters and dots you have behind your name on a piece of paper. It's not going to be about that. It's going to be about whether you have the ability to create, to be a creator, using the things that you have up here and sharing them with the world. That's the video that I talked about yesterday. If you haven't seen that, day 5, go back and take a look at it. We need to be pivoting right now from employee to owner, from consumer to creator. If you are a creator and you create good content and you're able to help people with your knowledge and skills and life experience, then yes, you will be madly successful in the digital world. But if you are looking for a job to be able to sustain you for the foreseeable future, we're not there anymore. And it just, and I still have conversations with friends and family every day. And it still amazes me how some people just still don't get it. They cannot see the forest for the trees. I don't know how you cannot see what's happening from an economic perspective, from a technological perspective globally, and not see how that's going to impact you and think, okay, things are changing really rapidly. I need to pivot and figure out how I can begin to create a more sustainable financial future for myself. Now is the time to do it, guys. I don't know how, I'm going to keep coming on every day because, like I said in previous videos, people have to hear things over and over and over again. I was one of those people. It took me 8 months. I've said it before. I did a video. It took me 8 months to pull the trigger. And those are 8 months that I can't get back. And I wake up every morning and ask myself, had I started 8 months previously when I first found out about this system, where would I be right now? And can't keep beating myself up about it. I'm here now, and that's what matters, and that's what counts. And I want you to know that you can be here too. If you are in a job that is unfulfilling, if you wake up every morning and you dread going to work, if you are tired of spending all of your time in an office with four walls, with or without a window, when you'd rather be at home with your spouse, with your aging parents, with your children that are growing up. If you want to have more quality time just for yourself as an older woman that maybe just wants to enjoy life and wants to enjoy it now. She doesn't want to wait until she's 65 or 67 or 70 to get her Social Security and be able to go out and try to do as much as she can before she Nah, if you are one of those people and you realize and recognize your right as a human being, your right as a sentient being to be free, then you need to take a look at this. Because I promise you, as long as we are working for someone else, we will never be financially independent. You just won't be. Unless you're, working some sort of highfalutin 6-7 figure salary a year. And, but people that make money like that working for someone else, trust me when I tell you, they don't have freedom. Because anyone that's paying you that kind of money, they expect you to show up and be present 24/7 around. You are at their beck and call. I've had, government positions where they want to give you a cell phone and be like, when I call you, no, I'm not doing that. Right? So it's just so, I think about how much time we waste. Like, sit down and do the math. 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year over the course of your life. How much time are you spending not doing the things that you love? Not being with your spouse. Not being with your children. Not being with your grandchildren. Not being able to take off time when you want. Go where you want. Do what you want. All those hours put into a system that never really pays you back. Yeah, they give you a salary. They don't pay you what you're worth, not by any stretch of the imagination. And they eat up all of your time. And at the end of the day, you and I both know the one thing that you can never get back is your time. Life is short enough. We should be able to spend it doing the things that bring us joy, right? So I just want you to think about that, because I know some of you are feeling stuck right now, because I was feeling stuck. I had a decent job. I couldn't complain. I was making really good money. I kind of went up the ladder pretty quickly, and then I got to a point where that was as far as I was going to be able to go. And I sat there and, I earned my ducats and I made my money, but I did not have any fulfillment. Life was not fulfilling for me in any stretch of the imagination. And then on top of that, I had an ailing parent that I was caring for. I had a lot of things going on in my personal life that was kind of all over the place and just not clear. I didn't have clarity. And I had to take a look at that. And sometimes we have to make hard decisions. And the hard decision that I had to make for me was, for the first time in my life, just to put myself first and stop worrying about, not that you don't care. You'll always care about other people. Come on. We love who we love. We care for our friends and family. But when you are someone that gives all the time, especially if you're a woman, you're a nurturer by default. And if you're someone that is independent and strong, people always lean on you. And you just continue to kind of give your energy away, And then you wake up one day and your cup is empty, baby. You don't have anything left for yourself, let alone finances, because you've been taking care of everyone else. You loan money here, you loan money there. Oh, I'm going to pay you back. You never see that money again. You don't. And, I woke up one morning and I just said, you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to look for it. I know I'm not going to see it back from this person. But what I am going to do is I'm going to stop investing my time and energy into people, places, and things that don't give back to me. Specifically when we're talking about my finances and my financial future. Because people will just kind of sit on your shoulder like an energy vampire all day long and just take from you and never pour back into you, never give you anything back. And when we're talking about finances and money in an economy like this, that's just not smart movement. That's not the way we need to be moving and grooving. So when you have all of those things, those were kind of all the things that I was dealing with. And I just decided one day, you know what? This is a great job. I have coworkers here that I really enjoy. I love my manager to death. She is the bomb. She's a great procurement director. I'd do anything in the world for her. But at the end of the day, I'm not happy and I can't stay here. So that was the decision that I made for myself. So once I decided that I was leaving my job, and once I decided that I was putting my house on the market, and once that I decided that I was just walking away from people, places, and things that were not giving me equal reciprocity, I just packed up and rolled out. I just left the States altogether. That's my story. And once I landed in Panama, I had some savings and I had a little money, and so I was going to be okay. But you still need to, at some point, I had to buck up and be like, okay, now how are we going to earn a living? How are we going to be able to sustain this new life that we've created for ourselves? And that's what Legacy Builders has given me. It's given me a way to be able to do that. And the most important part about that for me is that I'm able to help other people. I'm able to help other women that have found themselves in similar circumstances and just need to figure a way out of the rat race, because it's a dead end. And do not mistake what I'm telling you. If you have a job right now in this economy, you keep the job that you're in. You keep your butt there. You sit down. You stay there. You grind through it. But what I'm telling you is that while you're doing that, start building something on the side. That's what Legacy Builders gives you, an avenue to begin to build something for yourself along with your job, so that at some point in the future, the very near future, prayerfully, you'll be able to walk away from that and you'll be able to independently sustain yourself with something that you created, with something that you own, with something that no one can take away from you. You don't have to worry about getting a letter saying, your services are no longer needed, or, we're downsizing this department because AI is coming on board and we're going to make use of AI because, we want to keep some money in our pocket. We want to make some profit, and we don't have to worry about, you calling in and saying that you don't feel well and you're not coming in today, or you saying that, you're ready to take your 2-week vacation. We don't have to worry about that anymore because we have AI now. So they're going to do your work for you. We don't have to pay them. We don't have to give them sick leave. We don't have to give them personal days. We don't have to give them vacation time. We don't have to pour into a 401k or 401b, 450, what is it? 401k, and 457. I can't remember. In any event, we don't have to give them anything. They're just going to work for us, and we're going to continue to make money. And we don't need you anymore. That's what we're seeing when these girls say, you know what? I can't get a job at Walmart. I can't get a job at McDonald's. No, you can't, because they don't need you. When you go to Walmart now, the last time I went to a Walmart when I was in the States was the one near my town in Owings Mills. And when I went to that Walmart, it was like, I think I saw 1 or 2 people that were actually at a cash register. Everything else, they were wrapping people. There was a line and they were wrapping people around. It's like, just scan your mess and go. There are cameras in the ceiling that are staring down at you. There are cameras that are right here that are looking at your face. They're capturing all of your, your facial recognition stuff. And, and you're paying with your card, bloop, 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 or you can put some money in there. They'll give you some change back. You go on about your business. No, you can't get a job at McDonald's. No, you can't get a job at Walmart. They're getting rid of employees. They're getting rid of people. Everything is going to be automated. When you go into these places at night, just like Amazon, they're going to be having robots stocking shelves. That they're not going to need menial labor like that. They're not. And when I was watching this video, I'm like, I felt bad for the girls because it's like, you have a degree. You think, okay, well, I can do this. I spent 4 years learning how to do X, Y, and Z. I got a piece of paper that clearly says that I can do it. I can do this. This is easy, but you're just not needed. You're not needed. I saw a machine the other day that you put your hand in it and that thing gives you a full manicure. It does your nails. Unless you're some sort of, guru, it probably another 2, 3, 4. You're not going to need a nail tech. Ain't going to be no nail techs. Everything's going to be, stick your hand in there. Tell them what kind of design you want. This is where we are headed, y'all. This is where we are headed. That's why now when the pipeline is fresh and it's opening up and all of these new ways of doing things are coming to light, this is when we have to jump in. Right? This is when we have to jump in. Digital marketing is huge. This is when we jump in. We jump in now when it's still kind of fairly fresh, where we can begin to get the word out. We can share our ideas. We can share our life experiences. We can put them into a digital product. We can share it with someone else. There's an exchange. I'm going to give you my energy of my ideas and my life experience. And exchange, you're going to give me the energy of money. That's where we are right now. That's what everybody should be doing. At some point, I don't even think we're going to have we're not going to have, big conglomerate corporations for what? You need food, you're going to go see your farmer. You need meat, you're going to go see your butcher, right? You need help with, relationship problems. You're going to go online and find somebody that has a guide or has a course that's what you're going to do. You're not going to be seeing a therapist. If you have to go see a doctor or you need to go see a whatever, you need to go get meds, go ahead. There's going to be a robot sitting in there that's going to know your whole history and they're going to be prescribing for you. Y'all think I'm crazy. Think what you want. I'm telling you what's coming. So stop looking for jobs. We're at this crux right now that if you have one, hold on to it for dear life. Like I said before, don't turn your back on any income that you have access to right now. But what I'm saying is start building something. Legacy builders can help you. They can help you build a business for yourself. When you first start, you're like, I don't know what to sell. You don't have to worry about it because once you purchase the program, you have the ability to sell that program as your own and keep 100% of the profit. That's it. That's all. As you take the courses in the program, as you learn the skill sets, then you'll begin to get some confidence and be able to say, well, what is it that I have that I can share with somebody that they would pay me for? We all got something, honey. I'm telling you we do. We all got something that we can share. We all got something up here in our noggin that somebody else will pay you for. Z, what do you think about, oh my God, this is what happened. I'm so upset. I don't know what to do. All the time. All the time. When I worked in government, people would come in my office they would just go, Z, you got a second? If I had $1 for every time I heard that. Yeah, come on in. What's up? It's not work related. They're not talking to me about work. They talk to me about everything else under the sun. If they were talking about work, it was issues that they were having, issues that they're having with their manager, issues that they're having with their coworkers. What do you think I should do? I'm like, I need to charge people for this because I'm a Scorpio. I done had some life experience. I give great advice, honey, because I done been and I have been through a lot, so I can give you some good advice. But I'm like, that's a skill set that people will pay for. I look at these tarot readers. I didn't even know about tarot on YouTube. I just found out about tarot. I'm like, what the hell is this going on? Child, some of these tarot people, they are so hilarious. And sometimes I just watch them to get me a good laugh. If I need a pick me up, I just turn on my Empress T4444. Child, that's my go-to right there. That is my honey pot because she keep it 100 and real every single day. And I be sitting up here cracking up. But you know what? She's created a business. She gives readings. She now has 2 YouTube channels. When I first started watching her, I think maybe she had maybe in the teens, maybe she had like 14, 15, 16,000 subscribers. She's almost at 100K now. That's growth, honey. In like a little over a year's time. That's growth. And she started another YouTube channel. People watch her because she's entertaining. She's funny as hell. I'm telling you, when she be talking about people be on the clearance rack, I just want to keel over. She's funny as hell, but she provides a service. She's providing a service. People want to hear what she has to say. Sometimes people just need to feel good, honey. They turn on her channel and they get their good feel on. They might listen to the tarot, might be applicable, it might not. It doesn't matter. People watch her because she's entertaining. But she's learned how to create a business from that. So I'm telling you, whoever you are that may have gotten this far in this video, I'm 22:29 in, 222. Whoever you are, you have something to offer. So what I'm saying is, Legacy Builders will give you the business in a box. The icing on the cake with the whole platform is that not only do you get all this training that's going to give you financial freedom and allow you the ability to spend more time doing the things that you love and being with the people that you love, but it's going to give you the ability to sell the program itself, get 100% profit. Inside the program, learn the skill sets where you can build your own little mini empire if you want, or you might just be able to learn some skills that you can do work for other people. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can build it and scale it to whatever it is that you want. What I'm telling you is that take the opportunity, invest in yourself now while you still can. Learn the skills before AI completely takes over. Because at some point in the future, whether it be near or distant, anything that you want, you just go to AI and they're going to get it for you. I don't even think money's going to be a thing in the next, 50, 60 years. Money may not even be a thing. We may be living in a completely different world from what we have known thus far. But until we get there, financially take care of yourself and your family. Secure yourself and your family. If you have a job, and you hold on to it. But get something started for yourself on the side and start to build. I've seen so many people in this program. I've watched so many success stories of people that I quit my 9 to 5. I left my this. I did my that. I'm making 10 figures a month from Legacy Builders. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to get there. 10 figures a month. You can do it. When you see an opportunity for something new, grab it. You can do it. You don't have to be on the struggle bus your entire life. I tell people all the time, get the hell off the struggle bus. That's not where you're meant to be. Face your fear. I know it's scary doing something new. But I'm telling you, click the link in the description box. Find out more about how it can help free you in all aspects of your life so that you have the time to spend and do the things in life that bring you joy. That's what we're all here to do. Live, love, learn, and grow. Okay, lovelies, that's all I have for you today for day 6. I will be back tomorrow with day 7. And, those girls that I showed you, pray for them because they, everyone's struggling. Everyone is struggling right now. And it's going to get worse, I think, before it gets better. So, you all keep shining your light, keep sending love to your friends and family, and just keep lifting everyone up. And just realize that there is nothing in life that you can't do. If you want it, you can have it, including the ability to be financially solvent and independent of the system under a job. Create your own. Live the life that you want to live, that you see in your mind's eye when you close your eyes, and that you are so very deserving of, because you deserve it. So go out there and get it. And always remember, every day, to speak your truth. Okay, much love. I love you all so much. Have a fantabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 7.